Hello YouTube, Pinchio Wait is here. Well, I just received it, the last United airplane needed for Project JAX, Jacksonville International Airport. And that would be the United A319 by Gemini Jets in the brand new livery. And like I have promised before, with all the airplanes I've been receiving, eventually in the near future I will get these same airplanes in the old livery from the A319 to 737-800 and the E175, probably even the E170 too, all in the old livery in the post-continental merger. But other than that, as for this A319, I'm kind of blown away by the details and everything. It's just too bad that NG Models doesn't have an agreement to make these. They would have done as excellent as Gemini would. So anyway, we're going to make this video a little different. Rather than an unboxing video, I just pulled it out of the box and made sure that it didn't have to be glued back, because as always, I have my handy dandy super glue on standby, and luckily I did not need it. But I always keep it behind the scenes like that, just in case it is needed. Luckily, that wasn't the case, thank goodness, even though I had to end up doing that on my United 737-800 on yesterday's unboxing video. But no problem for the A319. So we're going to make this a review video as of now. I already took it out of the box. It was kind of hard to unbox, and that was my first time using a box cutter knife. By then, actually not really. I'm going to get that whole box cutting knife out of the way, because I am very nervous using those, because you know how sharp those are. Those were the kind of weapons used on 9/11. Alright, let's get all that out of the way now, so I don't scare anybody. And just focus on this airplane, because after all, we are a prepared country, and you can see why those sharp objects are not allowed to fly on the airplane in the cabin with you. Alright, enough security talk. So, let's take a look at the airplane itself. Before I do, I'll show you the box that it comes in. Very finely detailed and everything. And then when you open the flap like this, you're supposed to see where the airplane actually sits. And then up here is all the information that you'll need about the airplane. A lot of people do this on YouTube, put the box in the background like this. It's a very nice display. Alright, now we're going to zoom in on the details of the actual airplane model itself. So yeah, I'm pretty blown away on the details, because even though the old livery would have been considered a Gemini Jets Gen 1 or Gen 2 model like that, some of these features, like the antennas, including the in-flight entertainment / Wi-Fi box, would have not been included at all. This is pretty much the first time I've seen Gemini Jets have an A319 mold like this with the antennas like that. It's pretty beautiful. Too bad this is not featured on the old livery, but I don't really that much care. Since this is an older release, it'll still fit in very well. But I'm glad I'm starting in with these newer releases like that. And I think if I'm going to get the old livery 737, I think I'll get the one by NG Models. And also, I have been informed, according to the October releases for NG Models, the 737-800 in the new livery, kind of like this, is featured in there. I'm probably going to get that as well, since it's probably a different registration number. Don't think I'm preferring Gemini Jets or NG or one over the other. They're still both very, very good. Alright, taking a closer look at the airplane, since this is a 6 emergency exited plane, where you've got 4 main exit doors in the front and the rear, and only 2 overwing exits. So that means it's a total of 6 exit doors. I'm still pretty blown away, though, by the new livery, so don't get me wrong. I love the new livery here on United very, very much so far. But I know the old livery is still flying, and so far the only United plane I've gotten the old livery is the CRJ-700. It still works out, though. So taking a closer look here, registration of this aircraft is November 876UA, or Uniform Alpha. That's what each one of these stands for. And I gotta say, these blue globes on that tail like that really stand out next to the Blue United title like that. But I think on the post-continental one, the titles are blue, but just a little bit smaller. I'm glad they made it larger. The engines have gone from gray to blue like that. And these are IAE engines. I notice when it comes to the A319s and 20s and 21s on the American Airlines fleet, some of them come with either IAE engines or CFM engines. If these were CFM engines, they'd be a tad bit larger and have a little bit of a different sound than the normal buzzing sound that I'm used to. So yeah, this is a prototypical airplane to use in my Jacksonville Airport update. So yeah, I'm pretty blown away by the detail and everything. Yeah, this is a great plane. I just love giving you these 360-degree views like this. Eventually, I'll have to add A320s from United as well. And I gotta tell you, the Gemini Jets version of the United A320 in the post-continental merger livery is the hardest to find. However, I am proud to announce Aero Classics has come out with a United A320 in these colors, so I'll probably get that sooner or later. And eventually I'll still expand on my Delta Airlines fleet as well, for more planes needed for if I'm doing Atlanta, which I'm temporarily suspending as well until I find more Delta planes. So here it is, the last aircraft I'll be using for the United section at my own model of Jacksonville International Airport. So we're pretty much coming to conclusion of all the airplanes needed for this. So now that I've received this, I'm going to take a little bit of a short break from ordering and collecting these kinds of airplanes, because I am on a very tight budget. So I might go back to the hobby of monster trucks very, very soon. Because you know that I have more than just aviation on this channel, but I talk about trains and monster trucks and all kinds of things Disney World. And sorry about the film being a little shaky, because my hands are on the legs of the tripod, and due to the fact that I'm autistic, I can be a little tiny bit shaky, so pardon that. Anyway, this aircraft is really awesome. I like it very, very much. So, thank you very much for stopping by. And I can't wait to set up the terminal buildings and check out how everything will look. I'll do whatever I can to make everything look prototypical, with 2 gates for JetBlue, 3 gates for United, and 4 gates for Delta, and 1 gate for Frontier, 3 gates for Southwest on Concourse C, a gate for Allegiant, a gate for Spirit, and then 4 gates for American, in which I found out American and Delta have changed their operations of aircraft again, and I'll go over that when I update you once again with Project JAX. I might try and do that later tonight, but we'll see what happens if I have time. But anyway, aircraft looks wonderful, and I say that a lot, so don't mind me on that. This is a wonderful looking aircraft. Can't wait to see it set up with all my other planes and all. So thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Cameron at Pinchy08, signing and pinching out. Take care. And between now and the next time, see you in the sky.